I asked my local gym to teach me aerial silks. They asked, how flexible are you? And I said, I can't make Mondays or Fridays. I invite you to hang with me and my guest today, who will share the joys and horrors of being an aerial athlete in the new paranormal. Ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins, please welcome Aerialist Jenn. Jenn, let's begin with a lightning round. Favorite movie?
So my favorite movies would probably be Starship Troopers and then 300.
What was your best Halloween costume?
One of my favorites that I've actually made is Princess Mononoke.
What is your biggest addiction?
My biggest addiction would have to be coffee. I love a good cappuccino.
Do you prefer reading paperbacks or hardcovers? Or audiobooks?
Audiobooks?
Favorite cheat day meal?
Cheat day meal. Definitely anything with noodles.
Ah, noodles. By the way, what kind of noodles do you eat in haunted houses? Fettuccine Alfredo. Or carbonara, creepy pasta, spooketti, macabaroni. Okay, that's enough. Jenn, why aerial silks? What prompted you to pursue this passion?
So aerial silks I started about 2-3 years ago. And it was always something that I never thought, your normal person could do. It was, you go on a show and you see all these professionals that have been training since they're like 5 years old. And then post-COVID, one of these classes popped up. It's now my home gym, Believe Fitness in Playa, for a shout out.
We don't do shout outs here. We do scream outs. Did you consider yourself an athlete before you started doing all this?
Never. I don't consider myself an athlete. I don't consider myself in any way, shape, or form someone who originally is fit or anything. When I found aerial silks, it was this weird unlock. Honestly, my first class was absolutely terrible. I couldn't get up on the silks. It was literally me hanging on for dear life. And that was about it. That was my first class. There was something about it that was challenging and very much I wanted to come back.
Someone tried to steal my silk sheets and replace them with a cheaper fabric. Not today, satin. Not today. When did you finally feel confident about your aerial skills ability? Like, at what point did you say to yourself, I can do this?
I think the show with my Elphaba makeup so that one really kind of solidified, like, okay, I can actually do this.
That costume, by the way, is perfection. To portray a spooky character from a musical based on a book, based on a movie, based on a book truly defies gravity. Could you talk more about that show and your fabulous Wicked Witch of the West costume?
Yeah, so the studio puts on sort of like a showcase every year, and that was my first adult talent show style thing. And the theme of that specific piece was Wizard of Oz. And so I came in as the witch.
Did you hear a witch won at the Olympics once? She won by being gymnasty. Have you ever done makeup like that on yourself before?
No, I never did that kind of makeup for myself.
Oh.
Oddly enough, a few weeks before that, I actually had the opportunity to work with someone who was a prosthetics artist. That was my first experience in having anything facial makeup on me, to that extent anyway. So I learned a little bit from her, just watching her do it on me. And luckily, I was able to sort of pull that into doing my own makeup. But beyond that, no, it was just I bought some face paint and tried it out, watched some YouTube videos, you know?
What do you call a witch who likes the beach but is scared of the water? A chicken sandwich! Did you rehearse this a lot?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Without it, it would be very difficult to have performed because the outfit, the fabric, the way that things slide on each other is different. So one, like my outfit specifically had velour, if that's the material, and that sort of hugs onto the silks differently from, say, a different fabric that's like mesh. So definitely you have to practice with what you're wearing.
And how did you style your hair? With hairspray? Or should I say, scare spray? Please, continue.
So there's a full team, but they all are working with Danger Jones. So it's Danger Jones Creative, and they make all sorts of fun colors, and all of the artists there are just fabulous people.
What is the scariest thing you've ever experienced while doing aerial silk workouts?
The scariest thing, I mean, you're 20 foot in the air hanging on a piece of fabric, essentially. When you're doing these tricks, you have to make sure that you're, properly wrapping, making sure that you're secure in the holds that you're doing. I have definitely had my fair share of close calls where I did not wrap properly.
I always wrap properly. Hit it! Yo, I'm lonesome. I'm a happening ghost. When I wake up in the morning, I munch on some toast. How, you ask? Well, here's some wisdom. I technically can't because I'm a ghost and I have no digestive system. What keeps you hungry? How do you stay motivated?
I think there's something about the challenge of being able to do a trick. So sometimes I'll see the instructor perform something and I'm like, wow, that is gorgeous. I want to be able to challenge myself and see if I can do it. And lots of times it's just complete repetitive, boring motions and failing and consistently doing it. But that moment where you're like, oh my God, I got it, that makes it all worth it.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Jen, that was the interview. How do you feel?
Oh, this was fun. I can talk about Sims all day. It's really one of the things where I'm like, I have to do it.
How splendid. My friends, I must ghost you for now. Until next time, goodbye.